I'm Tuck Camblin, and I'm here to talk about my dad, Earl Camblin, and he was a Wyoming cowboy. I never met anybody that didn't like my dad, and I believe that was because the way he was raised and the way he lived his life. You know, it was he was a man of integrity, and as my granddad was. If either one of them told you they were going to do something, they'd do it. If they couldn't do it, there was a good reason why. Well, on the global scale, it's no different than what I said earlier. You know, the best and the solidest information there is living by biblical principles. And principles, the interesting thing about principles is principles are kind of like a clothes rod in a closet. It's set, it's there. Laws are kind of like the hangers that hang off of the clothes rod. You can change those hangers, but the principle stays the same. And as far as if you're a true cowboy, Wyoming cowboy, you live by those principles. There's laws you obey. There's certain laws that you live by, but the principle is the thing you have to pay attention to. And that's where it's like you can't just become a cowboy. You can own livestock, you can learn to ride a horse, you can own country, you can own a ranch, be a livestockman. But to be a true cowboy, you about have to be born into it or come in contact with it at an early age, because it's an ongoing process. Just like myself, I'm 68 years old. Well, my main goals in life when I was growing up, as far as being a cowboy, is I wanted to be a young man, and I wanted the old men to respect me, the old hands. I wanted them to say, that kid there, that kid's a hand. See, and so that's what drove me to end. There's a lot of things that go into being that and learning, the different ethics that you have as far as the way you conduct yourself with a horse or working livestock, but the way you treat people. A woman, I don't care whether she's a little girl or whether she's an elderly lady, they're always a lady. Doesn't matter what she's done or where she's been. You treat her like a lady, and you respect them. Do the same way with your horse and stuff. So being a cowboy, like I say, at my age, if I wanted to, I could go to school and I could become a lawyer or a doctor. But you can't take a lawyer or a doctor that's 68 years old